Yo, what's up guys? Felix from Giant Lifestyle. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're sitting down with Degarian. Degarian is a serial entrepreneur, and in today's video, he's going to talk to us about how you can become an investor and start getting properties. So welcome to the channel, Degarian.
Hey, thanks for having me, Felix.
For anybody who doesn't know you, tell everybody a little bit about yourself and what you got going on.
For anybody that doesn't know me, man, I am born and raised in East Texas. I currently reside in Houston, and I am a serial entrepreneur. I'm an MBA agent, real estate investor, hard money lender, and a trucking investor also.
Cool. So we're actually going to make another video about, being a trucking investor. We did one. I will pin it somewhere on the screen if you want to check out the video me and him priorly did. But to talk about, being a lender, what kind of loan products do you actually sell?
Several. So we have the traditional fix and flip, buy and hold for rentals, commercial, and new construction. Oh, and short-term rentals also.
So basically anything real estate, whether it's fix and flip or anything across the board, you'll take a look at at least take a look at the deal.
Absolutely. Check out the numbers and see if the deal makes sense.
Okay, cool. What is required for someone to get a property or to get a deal with you? Are there certain restrictions that you guys follow, or is it basically anything? I mean, I know obviously the numbers got to make sense, but what's required to really close a deal with you guys?
It kind of depends on what type of loan product they're going after or what's their exit strategy. So if it's a fix and flip, it's pretty open. There's not really a credit minimum that we're looking for. It's more or less based on experience and the size of the loan that will dictate that. In regards to buy and hold, I think our minimum is we go up to 80% loan to value. The property has to appraise for about $100,000 as is, and you got to have at least a 620 credit score.
Okay, now talk to me about the fix and flip, because I know when I did my first fix and flip, I actually worked with a company that actually gave me money up front. I know a lot of companies, they want you to get maybe the plumbing and the electrical done, and then they'll give you a draw. So somebody sees this video, they have a deal in their city, they want to buy it, but obviously not use all their own cash.
Absolutely.
What does it look like to do a deal with you, from A to Z?
Okay, so the first thing you do is you would find a property, get the property under contract, and then you reach out to us and we will give you what's called a deal form. So on that deal form, we're going to ask for the property address, estimated what you think your middle credit score may be, and of course the property financials, renovation cost, purchase price, as is value, ARV, different things like that. And then what we're going to do is send you some terms. With our fix and flip, we can go up to 90% purchase, 100% renovation, and those rates start at 6.85. What we can do, we work on a draw, so that money's going to be drawn as you need it on a renovation loan. And the reason we do that, because what we found out was a lot of people were getting money up front and the general contractors were not completing the work. So it's just a way for us to protect our investors, to make sure that their money is being used correctly.
Yeah, well, that's funny you say that, because the first fix and flip I did, the total renovation budget was like $60,000, and they gave us 10% up front. And just like you said, the contractor completely did myself and my partner dirty, and we actually kind of just blew that initial budget. So if we didn't have no spare cash, like you said, we would kind of be shit out of luck. So you guys go up to 90% of the purchase. So for someone just listening to this, if a property is worth $100,000, Degarian and his investors and his team will give you 90 grand.
Yeah, we can go up to 90,000
if the numbers make sense.
Yeah.
And then they'll have to put the remainder up just so they could have some skin in the game.
Absolutely.
And now, are those numbers transferable to if someone finds a rental property, if someone wants to do a new construction?
So it's just different. So with fix and flip, that's going to be up to 90% purchase, 100% renovation. With a rental property, a buy and hold, we can go up to 80% loan to value, but the property must appraise for at least $100,000, and you must have a 620 credit score. And those rates start at about 3.49.
Okay. Now, one of the things that probably a lot of people are going to watch these videos, and I appreciate you being transparent, giving us all the numbers. But what if someone's sort of new, they come across a deal, they got a little bit of money, but they never did no deals before, perfect credit score, no bankruptcies, no collections, nothing bad to scare any investors away. But on the experience side, they're brand new. Is that going to be a deal killer, or can someone still?
No, not at all. Not from a fixing, not from a buy and hold standpoint. The only thing that it would do would make it really difficult on is with new construction, because with new construction you have to have some experience. It's really hard to get investors to buy in to a new builder that has never built um, a home from ground up, from breaking in the soil all the way to get to the closing table. So that's really difficult to do for a new investor to get secure funding from a hard money lender. Also, fix and flip, we can do the deals. Just the LTV, the loan to value, won't be as high because you're a new investor. So in shorter answer is yes, we can help you, just not with new construction.
New construction. So rentals, doesn't matter if it's their first deal.
Does not matter.
And it doesn't matter if it's a 2-unit, a 4-unit. Can you guys go higher than 4 units?
Absolutely. So with multifamily, we can go up to 80% loan to value.
So it doesn't matter if it's 2 units, 10 units, whatever it is.
Does not matter.
Now, for somebody who's kind of say they got 20 grand to play with, what avenue of real estate would you recommend them move forward with?
It just depends what their market is, what market they're in.
Say they're in Houston.
It's going to be very difficult because the market is so expensive here that $20,000 may not get you a nice cash flowing rental, but it could definitely get you a fix and flip.
Okay,
in certain parts of the city.
So it really depends on the market you're in.
Absolutely.
And then
Absolutely.
You might need to stack your cash a little bit more if you want to get into a fix and flip, because a property might cost, 20 grand just to put that 10% purchase price down.
No, absolutely.
Okay, cool. So you talked about the loan products you sell. You basically do new construction, rentals, fix and flip. Did we miss anything?
No, not at all.
And then as far as required for somebody to work with you, do you need bank statements? Do you need credit score? Like, what are besides the deal itself and the numbers? Somebody's watching this video and they want to either do a fix and flip, or they know they want to work with you.
Yeah.
What kind of paperwork do they need on their end to be able to get approved with you?
So of course you're gonna need your entity docs, insurance for the property, and just be able to show proof of liquidity. A lot of our products, unless you're a high risk, we don't really ask for proof of income. You just need to show me you have the money liquid, whether it's bank accounts, IRAs, money market accounts, whatever. You have the funds placed. Yeah, as long as you can show me that you're liquid, we're good to go.
So when you say high risk, what would make somebody like a high risk candidate?
Credit scores below 620. The loan amount is below 45,000. Those are high risk, because a lot of times what happens, they have people credit scores under 620, and those loans under 45,000, they tend not to close. They just have a higher percentage of not closing the loan. So they're going to be charged a little bit higher just because they're higher risk of not actually performing on the loan.
Okay, so as long as it's you got to have some cash in the bank, or have some cash somewhere that you can show on paper. You got to have somewhat of a decent credit score, and then the deal. And I've heard that from almost every hard money lender. If there's $40,000 deal, there's no meat on the bone for
No.
for me to tie up $40,000 to get back $42,000 in 6 months. It's
Exactly.
what's really the point.
It doesn't make sense.
Okay, so besides that, would there ever be a reason if someone's brand new, slam dunk deal, slam dunk credit, 40, 50,000 in cash, but they're new and they don't really know the process? Do you guys also walk them through it?
Absolutely. So I'm an investor myself. So I take my time with all of our clients and make sure that they're educated on the process. And I tell a lot of my clients what I think their numbers should be. And I tell them all the time to go back to the seller, renegotiate. These numbers don't make sense. Okay,
cool. So if someone wants to, sees this video and they want to, kind of work with you, and they, they're because a lot of people watch my channel, they kind of might start off wholesaling, or they're doing some sort of business that's generating them enough cash, and they want to start getting into the real estate game, but they don't got millions. And I don't even advise anybody. I'm sure you would say the same.
Absolutely.
Use all your own cash, but they want to go. And it's for rental properties. It doesn't matter if it's retail or if they're doing like the Bird method, right? Can
No,
you assist them in both?
Absolutely, we handle both methods.
Okay, so if they want to work with you and they want to get in contact with you and they might have do you want them to, how do you want them to approach you to work with you?
Just shoot us an email.
Should it be with just a contact and connect, or should it be with a deal that they already found?
I prefer it be with a deal that you found or a deal you're looking at or considering.
Okay, so basically the best thing just to value his time, if they see a deal, they don't need to have it under contract,
But something in mind.
give you some numbers.
Absolutely. That would be the easiest thing to do.
Okay, cool.
Be able to get in contact with me that way.
Perfect. So there you guys have it. If you guys want to work with the Garian, he seems like he could pretty much do any type of deal, whether it's, obviously new construction is going to require some experience, but if it's fix and flip or, starting to build your portfolio and you have, some credit, some cash, experience doesn't seem like it's too needed, but you're a hustler, you're a good businessman or woman, then definitely get in contact with him. I will leave his email on the screen and I will also put it in the comments or the description. Be sure to reach out to him and put something together with him. Again, thank you to Gary for joining me on the channel.
I appreciate it, man.
And we'll see you in the next video.
That'll work. See you later.